Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. Today's video will be a different topic as usual, but I have something in mind that I would like to share with you, and this is the Lucid Motors SPAC and why I'm not gonna buy it, why I would not invest in it. Again, just my personal opinion. And guys, if you subscribe my channel, you give me support for my work, and I hope you follow me for my daily updates now. And let's start and talk about the Lucid Motors SPAC. So my personal opinion about this IPO is we have recently seen how dangerous the EV market has gotten. So I would like to explain what I mean with that. A lot of money has been going into EV companies like Tesla. A lot of money has been going into NIO in China, and after that a lot of small companies that people that are not familiar with the EV market might not even know yet. So we have a lot of speculative things happening out there, a lot of people pushing money into new companies that are looking really promising. But again, you always have to remember, when 100 companies are out there, or 50 companies or 10 companies, not everyone is going to survive. So I'm not going to say Lucid is having a bad product. I'm really confident that they are going to be successful. But when it comes to investing into a stock, investing into this SPAC, it is really important to notice what's the environment we are in here right now. And the environment is really competitive right now. You do have Tesla out there that has been already reacting to the prices the Lucid Air is gonna have. So they have just updated their new Model S and Model X. And we have seen recently that Elon Musk was actually pushing the prices down just to compete with the Lucid Air. So when you're a new company like Lucid, it is really important to gain some traction and get people to buy the car. And there will be people buying it. But again, you have bigger companies now, like BMW, not so much, but VW going into electric cars. And we do know when it comes to the luxury segment that you have the Audi e-tron and of course Model S and Model X in there. So the question is, can Lucid get their market share they need in the luxury segment? Especially going into the news they have mentioned a few days ago when they were saying, yeah, one day we're gonna build a $30,000 to $25,000 car. I was kind of confused, because for anybody out here in the EV market following all these startups and following this entire EV movement, it should be clear to notice that it is so hard to build a car at 30K or 25K. And we see the challenges of Tesla making money, and this is the key here, making money in the long run with cheaper cars is not as easy as it sounds. So I think there are a lot of promises they put out here, and I think that they have a great factory, they have great people working there, they have great quality when it comes to the car, and it seems like they have as well a really, really great batteries. But again, guys, my personal opinion is here that we have to be really cautious about that, because there will be a lot of hype when it comes to the first few days investing in such a IPO. But I think it will be really healthy to wait and see what's happening. We had another news from Lucid a few days ago when they mentioned that actually the Lucid Air is not going to come in the summer. It is going to come by the end of the year. So we are talking about third quarter or fourth quarter earliest. And they have already finished their factory. So I believe there is no exception when it comes to the challenges of ramping up production. And Tesla has so many good people working for them, and they still had challenges to ramp up production. And I think this is not going to be an exception for Lucid Motors, and they will burn money as crazy. And again, when they're going to raise the close to $4.5 to $5 billion, they're gonna have a valuation at $25 billion, guys. $25 billion without any big sales, or actually no sales. So again, I would wait. I would see how the traction is coming in. I would actually even wait till the end of the year, because always remember, when Tesla was going public, they had already some sales. There was something already going on. But again, guys, to be honest with you, there's so much hype about so many companies out there, and in the recent 2 weeks we have seen that the stocks can crash anytime, and it is really an environment of hype, blind investing sometimes. And so I do think that Lucid is coming at a time where it's a bit where you have to be a bit cautious here, because just imagine something is going to happen to Lucid. Let's say they go public and they trade at 20 to 30% after a few days, and they're going to be like $30-40 billion worth. This is crazy, guys. I mean, honestly, there is no big sales out there. It's not like they are selling already 10,000 cars. I mean, NIO is a different story. You have here with NIO a company that is currently ramping up production. They have a loyal customer base in China already, and they are working on a lower price range already. And this is something that I would understand where a hype is happening, because there's such a big market share when it comes to China that you can get when you expand really fast. So for NIO, to take that as an example versus Lucid, I think NIO is at a different stage here already. And when you look at Lucid, they have to first get the Lucid Air out. They have to show that the product is worth buying, and the customers are happy, and there are no big challenges. So if you do enjoy my video, guys,